A Biden nomination filled with anti-cop disinformation. She's an Ivy League nominee who got schooled by our second favorite Kennedy. Nominee Nusrat Jahan Choudhury's past anti-police comments came back to bite her in the rear when Louisiana Senator John Kennedy committed the ultimate crime, repeating a leftist's own words back to them. While at Princeton, Choudhury said, quote, "Cops kill unarmed black men in America every single day," which led to a really simple question.
This is a really simple question, Counselor. Do you believe that cops kill unarmed black men in America every single day? You said it at Princeton.
Senator, I said it in my role as an advocate.
Oh, okay. You didn't mean it.
Senator, I said it in my role as an advocate to make a rhetorical point.
So when you say something that's incorrect, it's okay to excuse it by saying, oh, I was being an advocate? What do you believe? Do you personally believe that cops kill unarmed black men every single day in America?
Which is either true or false, according to a fancy new technology called numbers. I wonder how she responded.
Senator, I believe law enforcement have an important and challenging job in this country.
That's not what you said, though, Counsel.
Senator, I say before you here today that I do believe law enforcement have a difficult and challenging job, and I also understand the difference
I just think that's an extraordinary statement to make with no data to back up. None whatsoever. There's no basis for you saying that. And you knew it then and you know it now. How can one possibly believe that you're going to be unbiased on the federal bench?
Ugh, I don't think you can believe that, since she inflated the data like it was a float in the Thanksgiving Day parade. Surely she wasn't just making things up to stick it to the cops.
Senator, I believe my record shows that I have worked collaboratively with law enforcement in Boston, Chicago, Mississippi, and Milwaukee to solve complex problems to promote constitutional, effective, and safe
Your record
policing.
shows that you believe cops are guilty until proven innocent. Your record shows that if a cop If a cop shoots a criminal, it's the cop's fault. And if a criminal shoots a cop, it's the gun's fault. I've read your record. I've read your record, Ms. Murrell, and I don't appreciate you not answering the question straight up. I would respect you a lot more if you'd just tell us what you believe and not try to hide it.
So basically her past comments don't count because she said him as an advocate, which in this case means a liar. A quality you look for in a judge, aside from sobriety and looking hot in a black robe. Tyrus, was this just a little bit of hyperbole, or was it part of a larger narrative that fueled a rise in crime and attacks on cops?
No, it's not hyperbole, because look at what the violence is happening with police men and women across this country. It's not. Those words matter. And usually he says, you know, he goes off in his weird little places, but he was dead on. But I think, and it goes back to what I said a couple nights ago, where like we need to redefine what words actually mean, because I didn't know advocate meant I could say whatever I want.
Yes.
So could you imagine you're in court and like, why, excuse me, Earl, why did you burn down Tyrus's house and have a cross in front? Well, I did that as an advocate for the Klan. That wasn't me. I was just an advocate. And well, case dismissed. He was an advocate. He's clearly an advocate. As long as you're advocating around, there's no, you know, you can say whatever you want. So I think just the fact that she said that with a straight face is just shocking.
Yeah.
Again, it goes back to the same thing. Nobody, they'll say anything. They don't want any responsibility for it. They don't own it. It doesn't have to be true. And if you call him on it, he's the bad guy.
Yeah.
He's being racist. I guarantee you that was how they're going to spin it.
He attacked her.
He attacked
a woman
her.
of color.
Yes. And that, but he was an advocate.
Yes, he was an advocate.
for a misogynistic male.
Yes.
It wasn't him. He was advocating.
Yeah, you know, Douglas, what if she had actually tried to defend herself? Like when he was going, I would respect you more if you would just tell him. But I mean, they never do.
No.
They just back up and they just go, they have their canned statement.
Yes.
You know?
She's worked with police in Milwaukee. That was what persuaded me.
That worked out really well.
Yeah. No, I wish they would just admit it, but it would be humiliating. But
Yeah.
she should say, okay, look, I was very whipped up at that point, and I wanted to whip a lot of other people up as well. And so I made stuff up. and wildly lied about the cops because it was just that season and it made me feel good. That would be honest.
Yeah, it would be
That
honest. And looking back, she could just say, and looking back on it, I regret it.
Yeah, looking back on it, I was being stupid and foolish and so on. But they never do that. They just, they say, oh, that was that's different. That was a advocate speech, whatever. No, I mean, I have unending contempt for these people who lie about this country, lie about the police, lie about this country's history. And whenever they're caught out on it, they just, they won't own it.
Yeah.
They won't own it.
And Kat, she may end up becoming a judge, unlike you, a truth teller.
I got time.
Yeah. Are you playing?
I'd be a great judge.
You're playing the slow game.
Yeah,
You're waiting it out. You still have to go to law school.
That's dumb because I already I could do law.
Yeah.
Very judgmental.
Yeah, I could do law. I could be like, okay, you're good, you're not good. That's how I would say it.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yes.
But as an advocate, if she's an advocate, she's also bad at that. Because there are real conversations we can and should have about, racial disparities in the criminal justice system. But the best way to prevent that is to flood it full of obviously, proven false stuff like what she said. Because then the conversation becomes about that. So if she really was an advocate, you would want to talk about the truth, and there's plenty of things you can say, but I don't understand why she can't. Nobody can ever just say, yeah, I f***ed up.
Yeah.
Nobody can ever say that. I say it all the time.
Yes.
I didn't know we could say up on this show.
Oh, I say it all the time.
Well, when you do.
Yeah, it's good. I'm glad to know that.
Or you could just say I advocated.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Salou, they found this study that when they polled Democrats, they actually believed that thousands of unarmed black men were murdered every year. And where did this come from? It came from this kind of commentary from people that are supposed to know better.
Yeah,
So she had blue blood on her hands. That's hyperbole.
She also could have said, I'm not the first person to say that.
Yeah.
We hear this kind of stat every day.
Yeah.
But I think I owe an apology to the intellectual heavyweight known as the lady in the first segment.
Why?
Oh, yeah. this woman outshines her. It's quite amazing.
Yeah, that's true.
Although they use similar logic because Mary Poppins lady, she was challenged. People said, oh, but she gave disinformation out through her Twitter feed and when she was live tweeting the debate, and she said that the Hunter laptop was disinformation. And so someone called her out on it, and her answer was, guys, I was live tweeting.
I was advocating.
Yeah. I was advocating.
Yeah.
Wow.
But maybe I do that too when it's like, if I say something, it's, no, that's not. I was thinking on TV, you can say things and go, dude, I'm on TV. That's something
I've literally never heard you say that.
No.
And
I'm
usually,
trying to be nice.
If you're wrong, you'll have a follow-up monologue.
Talking about it, yeah.
Talking about it, yeah.
Yeah, basically, I try to.
You really don't advocate for anything.
She also doesn't want to give that kind of consideration or forgiveness to anybody else.
That's a good point.
that's
Good
Because
job.
when she's in her bubble, they all say that.
Yeah.
They all say all this falsehoods, and they cheer each other on for it.
I was drunk is a valid excuse.
Yes, that is true.
Nope, I was advocating for beer.
I don't think judges can say I was drunk.
You can in my court.
In the new cat court.
Tim's drinking court. I feel a Fox Nation show. Fox Nation Judge Tim's drinking court, and they drink while they settle disputes.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
take
write
a shot
that.
every time you say guilty.
Yes, exactly. All right, up next, a tweet from a twit when a toy fooled a Brit. Oh, we're gonna bash the Brits.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.